Good evening, a very good evening, everybody. I'm going to be sharing with you a story of a young man who goes on a road trip. Now, this young man, he's in his early 20s and finishing his medicine. And In a coffee shop, one fine evening, he meets up with his friend. And this friend is 5, 6 years older to him, this young man. And the friend says, okay, now your college is finishing and then the holidays are coming up in the next few months. So, and what do you think? Should we go on a road trip? I've got a good motorcycle. Why don't you join me? Come on. So that's what the friend tells this young man. And the young man is a very carefree, happy go, and handsome young guy, and who also likes these kind of adventures. So he says, okay, sure, let's go. And he immediately agrees to the plan. So then they said, okay, yeah, he agrees, um, and he agrees, and then this young man, he has got a girlfriend. Then before he begins his road trip, so he wants to meet his girlfriend, and those are the days where there is no mobile phones and stuff like that. So he wants to go. He visits his girlfriend and tells, "Hey, I have a plan to go on a road trip with my friend, and we're going to take his motorcycle, pack up all the required things, and it's going to be like 5, 6 months when we come back and meet you." And the girlfriend is like, she's worried. Oh my God. So I won't be seeing you for so long. It's going to be very difficult for me. How can I be without meeting you daily? And all that. So it's okay. Don't worry. Good thing is I'm going to be thinking about you every day, maybe every moment. So maybe the distance is going to, add up more and more of affection towards you. And so just I'll be back soon. It's just like 5, 6 months time. All right. So then the girlfriend says, all right. So then he goes inside, and because the meeting happens in the girlfriend's house, so then she goes back inside and comes out with a pouch, which has got the cash in it. So she hands over the money pouch to this young man. Come on, keep this with you. This is some cash, and so you use it on your road trip, so it might be handy. So then he takes the money pouch and says, okay, darling, see you, bye. I'll be thinking about you, so I will meet you soon. And then he wishes her goodbye, and then he goes. Then his friend, this young man, the motorcycle, and some cash, and this the cash, the money purse that the girlfriend gave the young man, a little bit of items to cook food on the way and all that. So they start on the journey on the motorcycle, and they go on around the country. So then they enjoy the landscapes, the greenery and all that. So they're having good fun on the way. So after like 2 months or so, on one fine day, the motorcycle breaks down. And then our young man is basically, he's a cool guy, right? So but the friend is very much worried, and he's trying to fix up the motorcycle. The tire is some real issue with the motorcycle. Then um, by that time they had actually used up all their money, and then if they have to fix it, then they need some cash. So the friend goes to a nearby place, and they say, okay, we can fix it, but we need some cash. God pays some cash. So he comes back, and the friend knows that the young man has got this uh, uh, cash with him, the money pouch with him. So then, hey, so you have your girlfriend's given you some cash, no? So why don't you give it to me? So let's fix the motorcycle and then continue our journey. Uh, the young man says, no, whatever happens, I'm not going to give you the cash. This is the money that my girlfriend has given to me, and I'm going to buy something really special when I find it on the way. And when I meet her back, I'm going to give her a very nice gift, and this money is reserved. So don't ask me. Let's sleep here, let's stay here. I just don't care about the motorcycle, but I'm not giving you the money. Then the friend gets really frustrated and angry with this young man, but still he's really a good friend. So then somehow he manages to talk to the folks there, people who pass by, and then get some help and fixes the motorcycle, and they continue the journey. So then, like, on the way again, so then they are in a situation where they could not pay up their rent. So then again, this friend asks for this. You got the cash? No, give it to me, man. Let's pay up some rent. And so then he says, no, I will die, but I won't give. I can sleep on the road. I won't give you the cash. It is for my, I'm going to buy something for my girlfriend. I'm not going to give you that money. Then they handle that situation also and move on, and then they don't have any cash for the food also. And then again the friend asks, hey boss, come on, we want to die without food, why don't you give me the cash, let's eat, let's not die in hunger. But he says, no, I'm not going to give. That's okay. Fine. Let me die. This money is for my, I'm going to buy some nice gift for my girlfriend. I'm not going to use this money. So then the friend gets really worried and really angry, but then he's a good friend. He's such a nice friend. So he puts up with that. And but in the meantime, so they are actually traveling, meeting up with a lot of people in the countryside. So then they meet the farmers, the peasants, the poor people, and all that. And so then they go to a place where a lot of these laborers live, and these laborers basically work in a nearby mine. So then they do a lot of hard work, they toil, and they live in places like very very poor uh, neighborhood. So then this young man, uh, they get to spend some time in that neighborhood, and they look at the lives of these people and all that. And once the young man and this friend, they visit a couple's house there, and a very small hutment, which is not nearly nothing. So really, really poor household, and they get to spend some time talking to them. They don't have anything to give this young man and his friend. They don't have food, and they really don't know what's going to happen with them. So they really, their lives are very miserable. So something happens. This young man, he runs back to the motorcycle, picks up that cash uh, pouch, and then he hands it over, pulls out the hand of the couple and puts the cash in their hand and says, come on, please keep it with you, buy your next food, or do whatever you want. He tells the couple, and the couple, they're feeling really thankful. And now this friend is watching. Oh my God, what this guy is doing, what's happening inside him. So now I asked him, he said this money is reserved for his girlfriend, and he'll die, but he won't spend his money, but then he's giving it to this couple who are really poor and in need. So the friend now looks at this young man and realizes that that moment there is something happened, some change has happened inside of this young man. So, and that young man is Ernesto Che Guerra, and the friend is Alberto Granada. So that is all. Thank you.